Oh, hello, Internet. It's me, Jed. That's Tony, my roommate, and we're playing this RPG Maker game because, we saw it online. People said you should play this, and it lasts like 20 minutes, and we're going to play the whole thing. It's called Skinwalker. So it's free to play, so here we go. Following story really happened. I saw it with my own eyes. Maybe it didn't happen as I saw it, but more on that later. My mouse is... There we go.
Interesting.
We were all going out camping, me and 3 friends from university, so it's kind of like a horror game.
Let me introduce my friends. Okay.
So far there's like no music or sound effects. This is Darren. I wouldn't say that he is our group of friends leader. Or actually, I would.
Okay.
He's the one that always gets us all out of the house and into the action. He's the first one to hit on that cute girl by the bar. He's the first one to jump from the roof into the swimming pool. According to himself, he was even more impulsive when he was a kid. I can only imagine his childhood and how often he must have broken his leg, scraped his knee, and hit his head. Still, if it weren't for Darren, we wouldn't have half the amount of fun we have. Okay.
Hope not each one is that long.
Yeah, this girl is Celeste. We have known each other since we were children. We met each other when she moved into the house next door when I was 7. My mom told me to go show her around the neighborhood, and after that, we were inseparable for a few years. She's a nice girl, although her health isn't the best. She has some kind of heart problem, which I forgot the name of. This forced her to be away from school during extended periods of time during her childhood. Because of this, until we started university, I was her only friend. Still, she never complained, and I've always seen her as a positive, happy girl. Lots of information about 2 characters so far. Next is me, I'm Joe, as the name implies. I'm pretty normal. I don't have any overwhelming bad qualities. But on the other hand, I don't have any overwhelmingly good ones either. Apparently he turned into Oprah for a second. I live in this apartment a short walk from my university. This is where friends usually gather before going out. This ugly guy here, looking all relaxed
Does he
in
have
my
2
bed.
sets of eyes? Or
Michael.
that's his arms. That's his arms, I think. Okay.
His arms behind his head. He's my neighbor living in the apartment next door. One day while I had Celeste over, he just barged in. Hey man, your place looks pretty nice. Mind if I join you for dinner? He said.
What an asshole.
Right. As you can imagine, he's pretty pushy. I don't think he realizes it himself. He came over several times after that day. After that, we somehow naturally became friends.
Okay, weird.
Oh, there's some music. So one day, Darren came with the idea that we should go camping.
I feel like this could use a rewrite. Go on.
Darren said his family had a cabin a little bit into the forest. So camping we went. It could be fun, right? Of course, me, Michael, and Celeste disliked the idea of staying in a cabin. It's a camping trip. We have to sleep in the wilderness, so Darren told us about the woods near the cabin. I don't remember much about the trip to the cabin. We joked around, took a few breaks, normal stuff. Either way, we drove to the cabin and left the car there. We took a short break in the cabin and set out into the wilderness. We went pretty far in. I can't say how far in distance exactly, but it took several hours to get where we set up camp. The first day we just screwed around. Nothing abnormal happened. Boy, this is a thrilling story. My heart's pounding.
Right. I'm on the edge of my seat.
But then, dun dun dun! Then graphics. Oh, is there gameplay now? Oh, there's gameplay. No need to go into the tent right now. Well, I'm trying to talk to that person, but I guess...
He's sleeping, I guess.
I guess. That's your part. You're Celeste.
Did you sleep well last night? Would you mind going and get some water? I'll cook something up for us if you do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you said the same thing again. That's weird. That's weird of you. What was that? Huh? Morning there, or should I say good afternoon? Fix us some wood for a fire, will you?
Is that racist to make the black guy sound like that?
Sound like Dr. Phil? I don't think so. I set out to gather wood for a new fire and water to cook with. Okay, he's controlling himself now, so he grabs...
Exhilarating.
He grabs some wood, okay.
God, at least fucking fill in the black with some terrain.
It's called art, Tony.
It's not.
People have told me, like, RPG Maker games, some of them are so great. Okay.
I'm sure you can make it.
What is that sound? It doesn't sound like something you'd hear in a forest. There we go, a bucket of water. That was GTFO.
Okay.
The sound stopped. My head hurts.
My head hurt.
My head hurts, Dr. Phil.
We sure had a blast yesterday, didn't we? She's Southern now.
Yes, all the characters are Southern. I should have enough wood to make the fire last a while tonight. This dude's still like chilling. There's enough wood for a fire.
Okay.
Okay,
We sure had a blast yesterday, didn't we?
My head hurts. I got everything we need. I should go back to camp. Okay,
Okay, do you go in the tent?
I like that the lighting's like slightly changing. No need to go into the tent. This person doesn't talk. That doesn't do anything. Okay.
So what the fuck do we do? Do you make a fire? His head hurts.
You can run. What?
Okay, did we break it?
We break the game with all the talking to the people?
Yeah, I don't see literally anything else that you can do. You've interacted with all the things you can interact with, except maybe that sleeping guy.
Oh, there was something. Apparently there was I put the water there so we can cook now.
Oh, okay.
I guess there is a little thing there. It's hard to see because of the lighting. You see, it's like a little pot.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see it.
That's you.
Alright, let's cook something up, shall we?
And she just walked through me. Later that evening.
Dun dun dun!
It's getting spooky. Oh, I guess I can walk around. I was like, oh, looks like a cutscene. This person is a different character. You have to come up with a cool voice for them.
What the hell is up with that fog?
Weird.
Every time I've been here before, there haven't been any fog. There haven't been any fog.
This is good. Okay, so he says the same thing the second time. It's time we go to sleep soon. We're all out of boozies. I know that word's booze, but it was funner to read it that way. Guess we have to go back to town tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that 4-hour tracks. Maybe we shouldn't have gone so deep in. Ha ha. Ha ha. Get it?
Man, this game is spooky.
So I'm shivering. My timbers are shivering.
What? It's really chilly outside for being in the middle of summer. Hey, anyone else hear that sound?
Which one's
Yeah,
that?
now that you mention it, what is that?
Sounds like something metally.
Metally? Is that even a word? Are you stupid?
Shut up, asshole. It's a word if I say so.
It stopped. Maybe if it was some kind of machine?
Who the hell would go out hours from the nearest civilization in the middle of the night
Us.
and start revving up some kind of weird machine? I don't know. It could be a chainsaw.
Who gives a shit? It's probably someone using a chainsaw or something.
Right. What other kind of machine revs up in the forehead?
But did that sound anything like a chainsaw to you?
No.
Let's go to sleep. I'm tired.
There's 4 people in this tiny
He's
house.
also Batman, if you didn't know.
I'm sure that was no chainsaw. I wonder what it was. I'm guessing this is Joe talking and they just didn't bother telling us.
I think so.
Sleepiness. Well, he is kind of the narrator. Sleepy.
Sleepiness soon overtook
Is
everyone.
that how you spell sleepiness? I feel like it's a Y, but what do I know?
I'm pretty sure it's an I.
But something woke you up a few hours later in your half-wake state. You stumbled outside the tent. Darren? Michael? Celeste? Is that you? Dad? The mist is even thicker than before. I can't see much.
He says aloud to himself like a weirdo.
I should check out that sound instead of looking at this pot. Dun 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 dun. Just walking through the woods
Through some unknown woods at night.
at night in the fog. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Here we go on an adventure.
It definitely wasn't some kind of wild animal making noise.
And we're in
In a
the
forest.
woods, and there's nothing going on. Nothing spooky to
What's that
be
thing
afraid
up
of.
there?
Oh, that's a spooky sound. Kind of sounds like a toilet flushing with a cat growling. What is that? Michael? Is that you? Say something, will ya? Who are you? Whoa, stop right there. I have a knife.
It doesn't seem to care. Can you move?
No. Shit! Yeah, he's running on his own now. Oh, now I can run. So I have a run button. I'm going to go ahead and use it. Just run back to camp.
Okay.
Hey, wake up! There's something outside the tent.
What?
What?
What? I'm sure there is. Lots of squirrels and shit. Go back to sleep.
He's the coolest character. Hey, is Michael here? Yeah, I'm here. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. The thing outside looks like you. Wasn't he the black character too?
Yeah, that's kind of racist.
Oh,
It was
this,
probably some animal.
this is getting even more racist. They just called him an animal.
I don't think we have to worry about a fox or whatever. Take it easy and go back to sleep.
Well, alright then. Maybe it was just some animal. But those sounds. It must be internal dialogue.
I think so.
A few minutes later.
That means he actually said aloud that the fog was thicker than before.
Right.
Like a weirdo. Okay, drop it, whoever that is. I want to go to sleep already.
It wasn't me. Me neither.
That didn't sound like any of our voices. Well, shit. Now I'm never going to be able to sleep. Should we go outside and look?
What if it's some crazy psycho with an axe?
All the more reason to check it out, I guess. It's not like the tent is some kind of impenetrable fortress. Seriously, if that was one of you guys, tell me right now. This ain't funny anymore. I doubt that.
Okay, everyone. Get out together and check it out. I ain't going alone. What the heck is that? Suddenly I'm Hank Hill.
Someone was definitely here. Shit. Shit. Calm down, Celeste. We are 4 against 1 here.
So
I
just
know
like
that for sure. It'll be fine.
What if the dude got some kind of weapon with him? I mean, he killed this little critter, didn't he?
Michael is right. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Didn't Joe have like a knife that you could kill any animal with?
Yeah, we can't just shut up and leave, or just up and leave. It's the middle of the night. What about our stuff?
Because you can't carry stuff at night. This is logic, people.
Screw our stuff. I'm not staying here another minute. Fine, we'll leave, but at least bring the flashlight and some food and water. I think you're overreacting, though. We haven't even seen anyone.
Still, someone or something left this dead creature here. We can't exactly go back to sleep with no worries.
I guess you're right. I'll go get the flashlight. Everyone, bring some stuff you think we might need.
A couple of minutes later.
Alright, let's go.
So we're all in a party now. There's a dead critter there of some sort, I guess. I guess that's what that's supposed to be.
Dead cat.
I like how they're like, you know what? This weird, creepy sounds outside. You know what we should do? We should go out there. I like their logic.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
This is kind of creepy.
Sounds louder now.
Yeah, it's getting louder.
It's so dark. This fog is really annoying, though.
It's going by itself. So we're gonna go back to the cabin, right?
I guess that's the plan.
That's a weird cutscene. They said they're going back, but they're all walking forward, so it's doing its own thing.
Well, back to the cabin. Forward happens to be back towards the cabin, I suppose.
A while later, it became obvious Darren had no idea where we were going.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, this must be Joe, so
Yeah.
wrong voice. He was swearing and looking all around.
We've been walking for awfully long now. Are you sure we're on the right path, Darren? I've walked this path hundreds of times. We're on the right path.
I don't recognize anything from when we were walking to the camp, though.
I said we're on the right path.
I don't trust Darren. But as the time went on, it became obvious that Darren had no idea where we were. Darren couldn't find the path. Maybe it was the fog, maybe the darkness, maybe something else.
Dot, dot, dot.
Either way, we were lost. I kept looking behind me. I was having that feeling where you think someone is watching or stalking you. I nearly tripped over Celeste when she fell. What do you think? Help her up?
Yeah, let's do it.
I took Celeste's hand and dragged her to her feet. It was getting even mistier. If not for the flashlight, I would have any idea who she was.
I recognize that tree. We're getting to the cabin.
Again, I had the feeling that something was watching me. My gut was screaming at me that something somewhere was wrong. I realized the sound from earlier was back, softer but still present. I started looking around, panicking. Did a head count, or more accurately, silhouette count. Me, Celeste, still holding my hand. Darren in the lead, Michael to the left. Who the heck was the guy besides Michael? My grip on Celeste's hand tightened and I quickened my pace. I thought about shouting out, but was worried. If I did, maybe the thing would turn around and jump Michael or something. I didn't know what to do. I ran my fingers along the knife I had brought from camp. Then the cabin appeared out of nowhere. The mist was starting to disintegrate around us. It was easier to make out who everyone was now. I looked at the thing next to Michael. She looked just like Celeste. The thing whose hand I was holding leaned in front of me. It wasn't Celeste. Creepy. I should have ran or screamed, but my body was clenching up for no reason. The thing turned and walked into the mist. I caught up with the others as they entered the cabin, practically in tears. They couldn't find the car and were arguing about where we put it. I told them what I saw. Obviously, they didn't believe me. Still, everyone hurried inside and locked the door.
Well, that's pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah, it was pretty creepy. Give me a little bit of the chills. He followed us here.
He really wants something from us. He doesn't seem to have anything to break down the door with, though. What the hell does he want with us? What the hell does he want with us?
Suddenly, Celeste's real self came out. Hell if I know, ask him. Oh my god, really? They're gonna make me, like, ask?
Yep.
Apparently you're breathing quite heavily.
We're safe here. It's cool, man.
It's a sturdy door. It'll be alright, won't it? That's you.
Hey, don't touch the door.
I wasn't gonna.
Did he go away?
I'm just gonna fuel for the fireplace. The fireplace, I don't have any matches though.
Shit, the bastard hit the breaker.
But he can't get in, right?
Yeah.
Celeste!
He's just trying to scare us. Take it easy.
Where did she go? Table? Did she run out the door? No, it's another room. She's crying in bed. She seems to be hyperventilating. It's alright, Celeste. The door is locked and it's the only way out. We're safe here. No response. Alright, so that's the same thing. This game does get some creepies, but
It's starting to get interesting, I think.
I'm really scared to see the end. A bunk bed.
Well, I guess Joe survives, because he's telling the story from...
Unless Joe's going crazy and causing all of this somehow.
Yeah.
Psychological twisty-roo.
I think you need to find some matches for the fireplace.
I'm starting to believe what you say you saw earlier.
It's fine. He's just... What? Standing?
Trying to scare us.
Oh. Maybe the kitchen has some matches or something?
It's weird that it won't let me walk there.
'Cause I feel like that would be the next logical step.
A bench made out of a tree. A table. A table. A couple of books and board games. Then the window. Nothing creepy's gonna happen here, don't worry. A couple of books and board games, apparently.
Yeah, when he said there's no other way in, he forgot to mention the windows.
Yeah, guess what's here? Another window. Can't we go in the kitchen? Yeah, okay. Various tablewares. Very simple kitchen. A window? Oh god. Who is that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's where they played some cards. Who's this? How did he get
We're
here?
safe here. It's cool, man.
How the fuck did he get here? See if Celeste seems to have calmed down a bit. She's still not answering though. Okay, looks like we're gonna go back.
And he's...
Let's take a peek out the window again. Okay, just a window. No big deal, nothing scary. Oh god. You saw something look like me. Better not touch it. Okay.
I was gonna say that'd be super fucking creepy if you walked over there and he's still over there.
Yeah. So we're just kind of like walking around aimlessly at this point, like clicking on things. Suddenly a sense of nausea hit me. There was something in the air. I could feel the horror overtaking me again.
Talk to him, I guess. Can't get up.
Should we go look out this window?
I bet it's the front door again.
My character's running, by the way, by itself. I don't feel so good. Better not touch it.
The whole just wandering around, not knowing what to do thing kills the suspense for me.
Yeah, it does a little bit for me. Sound effects and stuff are creepy as shit.
There.
I don't know. I think it kind of can build suspense in a way because you don't know when shit's gonna happen. It seems like she moves to a certain spot. We didn't check her room though last time. I can't take it anymore. I had to lie down. I couldn't sleep and I wouldn't have even if I could. I just wanted to rest. I waited for the world to stop spinning. I looked out a window.
Of course it's gonna be right fucking there.
There was something in the tree. I stared back, but not able to register what was going on. I quickly pulled the blinds down. Celeste came through the door. She looked pale and disheveled. I dragged her to the bed and laid her down. She was gasping for air as if something was suffocating her. Eventually her breathing became more regular. I asked where the others were. She shrugged. The room had stopped spinning a bit, and I felt far from good. But I felt far from good. Okay, so she's in the bed now. I'll go look around, wait here. Suddenly a voice could be heard from the locked door. What was worse, though, was that it was Celeste's voice.
Let me in, God, let me in there.
I immediately pulled my knife and placed it at the Celeste lying in the bed. Her eyes grew wide with shock and alarm, but they could have been faked.
What are you doing? No, I'm the real one. The one out there, that's the imposter.
I was kind of in a trance, unsure what to do and staring down at her. Maybe I would have stabbed her if the voice at the door hadn't changed into some low, deep, guttural voice. Then it became high-pitched like a little girl's. I pulled my knife away. I snapped out of the trance. Now the nausea was returning. I got to the door and opened it.
What? Why?
There was nothing there but a trail of black liquid. Suddenly I got this feeling that it might not be the best idea to go outside. Nope. I decided not to go outside.
Yeah, fuck it, that shit.
Suddenly I got this sinking feeling in my stomach, like something was seriously out of place. I couldn't place the reason, but I would soon find out.
Oh shit.
Celeste was dead, lying in a pool of blood on the floor. It looked like she had been shot. Panic started flowing through every vein of my body. Michael was lying on the floor, shot to death. How? Now I know Or
How I know he was shot to death?
Just a feeling. Totally not a psychological thriller where you did the whole thing. Recently shot to death, Darren was lying on the floor. I could see the wounds from the shotgun. Suddenly I realized, was there really someone outside? No, the shotgun, how tempting it had been. I had been looking for the right moment for a long time. The right moment for what, you ask? Why, the right moment to kill my friends, obviously, what else? The shotgun, or how tempting you had been. I just had to do it. Always taking me for granted, those bastards. Just because I'm nothing special. This should teach them not to mess with me. The end? Bad end, apparently. We should have went out the door. Well, I guess we'll never get the good ending. You know why? Because I'm not ever going to play that again. It was creepy. Sometimes.
Very hit and miss for me.
Well, that's a thing. Thanks for watching. If you like these kind of videos where we do crazy voices and shit for characters and play RPG Maker games, let us know and we'll keep doing them. Anyways, see you next time.
Bye-bye.
In this void of video feeds. Look at that, my hand.